We know that a diet rich in fruits and vegetables is good for us, but what does that look like in real life? My next guest is a plant-based nutritionist who says there are huge health benefits to getting at least 5 portions of fruits and veggies a day. Alisia Essig joins me to share the details. Alisia, great to chat with you through the screen. Thanks for jumping into Studio 5 today.
You bet, you bet.
So depending on the day, 5 might feel like a lot, but you say it's totally doable.
Totally, definitely.
You are echoing the advice and the message really put out by the World Health Organization. They first recommended this with their 5-a-day campaign. Set that up for us.
Yeah, they recommended it because they found that eating at least 5 fruits and vegetables a day can help lower your risk of serious health problems like heart disease, stroke, and some types of cancers.
Do we know how many of us are making the mark?
Sadly, that number is actually only 1 in 10 Americans are actually hitting that number.
Okay, that actually doesn't surprise me. Help us maybe push that to the top of our priority list. Why should we be making 5 a day more of our priority in our families?
You know, we often think of food as just calories or macronutrients, but truthfully, there's so much more than that that's not on a nutrition label. And many of those things are important plant compounds like polyphenols and antioxidants. And those are what's going to benefit your body more than anything else.
Okay, so let's start there. You suggest that in order to get those polyphenols or those antioxidants in our body, it can be as simple as eating an apple a day. We've heard that saying.
Yeah, it's true, though. It really is true. Eating an apple a day can actually keep the doctor away because there's studies that have shown that eating an apple a day can help lower your risk of heart disease, which is the #1 killer in America. And second to heart disease is cancer. And the antioxidants specifically found in apples can be beneficial against certain cancers like lung, breast, and digestive cancers as well. But make sure you eat the skin.
That's the important part. And that's a big list. You reference apples as a great tool for weight loss. You also say there are mood boosting benefits.
Yeah, so eating an apple just before your lunch or dinner can help you stay fuller longer. So just adding it to what you're already eating anyway. And it's amazing because apples are actually known to release feel-good neurotransmitters like serotonin. So it can help you not only feel full, but feel better mentally.
I feel like they're universally loved as well. It's not hard to get my kids to eat an apple. And that applies to this next suggestion as well. The other common fruit you'd like to see us eat more of, bananas.
Yeah, yep. It's what preschool songs are made of. Right after apples is bananas. But it's amazing because bananas are one of the most affordable fresh fruits, and we should be eating more of them.
You point to athletes in particular and say, you know, they often reach for supplements or drinks to replace those electrolytes. You say reach for a banana, young athletes.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you've ever run a marathon or, gone to a triathlon, you'll see bananas everywhere. And there's a reason for that because they not only have these easily digested carbs, but they're also full in potassium and magnesium, both of which act as electrolytes.
And you even recommend a banana before lunch or dinner. How come?
It's the same reason with those apples. It's called negative calorie preloading. If you were to eat a fruit or a vegetable before your actual meal, it will help you feel fuller longer with less calories overall.
Okay, so good strategy there. This next one sort of surprised me when I saw it on your list. Potatoes.
Oh, yeah. I love potatoes. I could talk about potatoes all day long. They are amazing. They're really they're complete protein. You could honestly survive off of potatoes and nothing else for the rest of your life and get everything your body needs.
But they sort of have a bad rap, I feel.
Yeah, well, don't shoot the messenger with the message. It's often because of what we put with potatoes, whether it's sour cream or butter or ranch dressing or even frying potatoes in our lovely French fries, right? But it's not the potato's fault.
Don't blame the potato. That you point to potatoes as a filling food. And I hear you're a big fan of not just leftovers, but leftover potatoes in particular. Why is that?
Right. So potatoes are really satiating, right? And one of the reasons to that is because they're not only full with fiber, but they're full of resistant starch. And the more you heat and then cool down and then reheat potatoes, the more resistant starch actually forms on those potatoes.
And also good for athletes, you underscore.
Oh, potatoes fuel performance. They're great because of those easily digestible carbs.
I feel like a potato farmer should steal that line as their marketing slogan for the coming year. Potatoes fuel performance. I like it. I like it. Your next food recommendation, not a surprise at all. You say if you are low on energy, though, that's a good time to reach for leafy greens.
Oh, yes. Well, leafy greens, when you eat them and chew them in your mouth, it interacts with your saliva. And then in your stomach, it produces what's called nitric oxide, which tells your veins and your arteries to open sesame, which means that blood flow can go more easily, and especially to your brain, which takes up about 20 to 25% of the blood in our body.
Aren't our bodies amazing? Like my jaw was on the floor as you were just describing what happens just from chewing a leaf, basically. That's incredible. Lastly, you suggest adding blueberries to our diet every day. Give us your blueberry pitch.
Okay, if you have a big test coming up, one of the best things that you can do is to eat a big bowl of blueberries because blueberries help to improve a person's short-term memory.
I need help in that in that area. I hope I'm not alone in saying that. So cognitive decline, it's also a way you say to fend that off.
Yeah, it's those purple and those red colors in plants. Those have specific antioxidants that are really good for your brain. So if you're worried about Alzheimer's disease or dementia, you should be trying to eat blueberries every day or any other type of berry.
Alicia, a great list to run through with you and great information surrounding each of these 5 fruits and veggies. You're encouraging us to work into our daily diet more often. Where can we get more advice from you?
You can find me on Instagram or on YouTube. Just search up Plant Wise, WHYS, because I love to teach the why behind eating more plants.
And you do, and we're better because of it. Alicia, thank you so much.
Thank you.